Cancer, this is Lisa with the Poet Oracle, and today we're going to find out what's going on with you and the person you were thinking about when you clicked on this video. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. And if you have not yet subscribed, please do so that you're notified when future videos are released. Today we are going to look at some tarot cards. I have some oracle cards, and then at the end we're going to get some personal messages. But just keep in mind that this is just a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what does not. If you feel that any roles need to be reversed from how I present it, then by all means, flip it. Okay, well, the very first cards that we have here that have shown up are the Four of Wands in the reverse, the Temperance card in the reverse, and then the Sun card in the reverse. So this looks like there's a lot of unhappiness and loneliness with this relationship, right? It looks like there was a clashing, maybe a clashing of egos, a clashing of personalities, a lot of imbalance. There was excess. Maybe somebody was taking a lot but not putting in the same amount of effort. So it just caused a lot of conflict, right? When we talk about the Four of Wands, we're talking about conflict as a whole, right? Disconnection, division, unhappy families, right? When we follow it with the Temperance card, well, now we're talking about everything just being out of balance. A lot of conflict, just absolutely clashing, frustration to the maximum. And then you get the Sun card in the reverse, which just represents a lot of depression. It could represent an actual breakup. If not an actual breakup, then definitely a disconnection emotionally in this situation. There's just no more enthusiasm when it comes to this situation. And really, this card can represent ego. And so when we talk about clashing, there could have been clashing of an ego. Maybe somebody was coming in and operating from their ego when it came to this relationship. And it caused a separation. All right, let's get some more cards from this deck. Let's see if we can't get a little bit more. Oh my goodness. We got the Judgment card that came out. And when we look at the Judgment card, we're talking about having clarity. We're talking about making a final decision, having a wake-up call on where it is that you are supposed to go, where it is that you are not supposed to be. So it looks like you are having a wake-up call about this situation because you have gotten so unhappy with this situation that you're now having a wake-up call. And it's like, you know what, I want to leave the pain of the past in the past. You may even have a new relationship. You know, the thing about this card in this deck is you can see this person is rising up out of the grave because this person is kind of seducing them out of it. But there's a woman back here crying. And so I don't know if this individual maybe was involved with somebody else as well, or if this is just saying, you know what, it's time for you to get out and have some new love. And then we have the Knight of Wands that came in the reverse. And when we look at it in the reverse, this is somebody that's very chaotic. This is somebody that's very impulsive, very sexually active, right? And with the statement that I just said about this Judgment card, this person may have been dealing with somebody else, which is what caused all of the clashing and the issues that came into play here. Okay, let's get one more. You know, this person may have been operating as if they were free and single, but actually in a relationship with you. Oh, well, it looks like your intuition might have been telling you that because we have the High Priestess that's showing up here. And this is all about, not only does this represent potential secrets that this person may have held, but this is also just trusting yourself and trusting your intuition. And this card came out right under the Four of Wands, which is, you know, where you had this disharmony, where, you know, the plans that you guys had put together for this relationship, you know, did not seem feasible anymore. All right, we have the Four of Chalices in the reverse. And when we look at this, this is having a new direction, a new outlook on life, on relationships as a whole. This card can also represent a new option, okay? Let's get some from this deck and see if we can't get a little bit more on that. But it looks like, you know, especially with that Four of Cups coming now in the reverse, it looks like this person may have potentially you know, sold you empty promises, empty dreams, gave you empty cups. Wow, you know, it's so weird because this card, for some reason, is not even from this deck. was inside this deck. And as soon as I split it, it appeared to me. So I just want to call this card out because there's some reason why it came up and why I noticed it so quickly. And this is the Seven of Swords. This is what I call my thief card, right? This is an individual that betrays. This is somebody that is dishonest. They might run away, come in, run away. Every single time you get close, they run away. This can represent things that they took from you, from your money, your time, your energy, whatever it may be, your love. But this person was manipulative. Wow, that's weird that that came out. And right here under the deck is the Three of Swords. Wow. Wow. The Three of Swords is just ultimate betrayal. I mean, somebody has stabbed you in the heart, and it hurts so bad when that card shows up. Okay, let's get some from this deck and see if we can't get a little bit more. Okay, well, first of all, we get the Empress that came out with the Ace of Wands. And so when we talk about the Empress, we're talking about being creative, right? Creating something new, being very abundant. This also can represent pregnancy. As you can see, her little belly's all big here. But really, it's all about, you know, getting some new opportunities, kind of birthing new creations, new ideas that you may have. And then to be followed with the Ace of Wands, this is all about being inspired to create. And so it's very interesting that these two cards came out. Separating yourself from this very depressing situation may have opened up your creative juices again, right? And maybe if they haven't yet, they will be. Because the minute that you release the burden, the pain, you're able to more freely think about things. And that's when you're going to be able to birth an idea. Or maybe you're already working on an idea that you're birthing, whether it be a new business, I don't know, a new project, maybe you're going to school, whatever it may be. All right, we get the Two of Pentacles. And when we look at the Two of Pentacles, this is all about weighing out your choices. What do you need to do? What are my options now at this point? Now, this could be related to this relationship. Do you stay? Do you go? Right? It also could be juggling different things. Maybe you're working and going to school. Maybe you're trying to start a business at the same time of working and taking care of your family. Whatever it is, there's a lot of juggling that's going on, and there's some decisions that have to be made. Then we get the Nine of Swords. And I mean, this card really speaks for itself, right? This is a lot of nightmares, a lot of grief, a lot of depression, a lot of anxiety. And this came out right under that Seven of Swords that just showed up in this deck. And so this person, their betrayal really hurts you. I mean, it affected you for a very long time. It may still be affecting you because what this person did to you, you were not expecting it. You were not expecting it. Wow. Okay. Very painful feeling that's coming through right now. And everything in your intuition is telling you, know. You already know. You knew. You knew before you knew that something was off, that something was wrong. All right, we got the Princess of Pentacles. It is sitting in the reverse, right? And when we look at this, this is somebody that just causes trouble, right? This individual, you know, just caused a lot of chaos and trouble in this relationship. This can also represent having trouble in school. So if you are in school, maybe somebody is struggling with that, or maybe somebody around you is. But really, I just see this card as somebody that's a troublemaker, and you knew it. You felt something was off because it came out right under the High Priestess. So you knew something was off. You were listening to your intuition, and it told you, like, this person is not being real with you. Then we get the Fool card in the reverse. This person was very careless. They were absent when it came to putting in the work and the effort to this relationship. They were careless, and they were unprepared for this relationship. Emotionally, they were not at your level. They were not bringing the same things that you were bringing. You were wanting this happy family. You were wanting stability in this relationship, and this person brought chaos and trouble. And then we get the Empress in the reverse. And this is somebody that may have limited resources. They may have had a dependency on you in some kind of way, maybe living with you, maybe they weren't working, maybe they didn't have enough money to live on their own. Whatever it is, this person had a dependency upon you. Okay, Okay, let's get some from this deck. See if we get any more messages. That wasn't the one I wanted to fall out. The whole deck fell out there. Oh, we got the Ace of Swords. And so when we look at this, this is all about having new ideas and also having mental clarity. Seeing things very clearly now. And this actually came out right under the Ace of Wands. So it's like as soon as you get this new idea, new project, you are going to have a very good amount of clarity about what to do with that idea or that creative project that has come up. Or this is something that you're already working on, and it was a result of maybe distancing yourself from this individual that was causing so much pain and bringing manipulation and betrayal to the table. Okay, I'm going to get one more from here. Wow, we got the Hierophant sitting in the reverse. And when we look at this, this is all about somebody that just didn't want to play by the rules in this relationship, right? You know, this is also a card of a lot of originality and creativity as well, right? When we look at it in the upright, this is kind of like doing what everybody else is doing, conforming to the norm, right? But this in the reverse is kind of like, you know, maybe you are just kind of separate from the crowd, right? The way in which you think about things or do things, you're very creative, very original. But this person had a problem with doing the right things when it came to this relationship. Let me see what this person thinks about you right now. What is this person thinking about you right now? Let's get some from this deck. What is this person thinking about you right now? Are you serious? First of all, the card that came up in that deck roguely, randomly, right? The Seven of Swords. Now we have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. And this is all about, you know, punishment. They feel punished by this because they got caught and now they want to make amends. That's how they're feeling about you. They want to make amends for their wrongdoing. But let me remind you that when this card is in the upright, this person is looking back, which means that they know they're doing wrong. They didn't want to get caught. But now that they have been caught, they want to make amends. What else is this person thinking about? What else is this person thinking about when it comes to you? We got the Six of Swords. And when we talk about this, this is a necessary transition, a relocation or moving. So like I said, this person may have been dependent on you and they had to get out of the house or relocate, whatever the case may be. Or this could be that they want to move towards you again. Let's get more. Why the Six of Swords? What is this person? Too many. What is this person thinking about? Goodness. They're coming towards you. We're talking about the Lover's card showing up here, right? This person wants to make a choice to come back together. They find a lot of strength in this relationship with you. This person's very much deeply in love with you and they want to come back together. Let's get one more. Ooh, we got the Five of Wands. It's in the reverse. They don't want to fight anymore. No. Okay, the Five of Wands in the reverse is problems resolving. They want to resolve the problems. They want to bring harmony back into this relationship. Let me get one more. Then we're going to flip over to our oracle cards. Okay, we got the Devil card sitting in the reverse, and this is all about recovery, right? They want to have some fun and sexy times with you. They want to bring it back together. They don't want to bring in the toxicity and the negativity from the past. They want to come in differently this time, more mature. Okay, let's get some oracle cards for you. So if you and this person are no longer communicating, they definitely want to come towards you. If you are communicating, then they want to talk about getting caught in some way. Whatever they did that was betrayal to you, they want to talk about it. They want to heal it. I mean, we got the Lovers card here. They feel like this is a very strong connection. Oh my goodness. Let me just tell you what this first card is that hit here. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. This is what this person wants to do. They want to have a healthy conversation. They want to make amends for all of the wrongdoings that they've done. We got romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. We got it in the reverse because you may just be a little bit turned off from this now. You know, the taste that they left in your mouth is, you maybe don't want any more of that. You don't want to drink any more of that poison, right? And the reason why is because this person brought deception to the table, right? This says someone is wearing a fake self-mask in this relationship. This person did not present themselves well, and if they did not come honestly. And then we have the wedding card. This situation involves marriage. It's in the reverse. I mean, for obvious reasons. I think you're tired of what this person put you through. You're tired of the disappointment. You're tired of somebody being careless with your heart and with your with your heart and with this relationship. We got the Hand of Cards. This is all about taking a chance, you know, or also not showing your hands. You may not be really telling this person what's going on with you right now. You may be very curious. We got the Boat card. Now, the Boat card is all about progression, right? It's about getting what you need. It's about arriving and moving on. Moving on, okay? And then we get the Twin Flames. Now, this was in the reverse, but in the upright, this is where you complement each other. There's a lot of balance. The yin and yang, you balance each other. You know, what this person doesn't bring to the table, you do, and vice versa, but it's in the reverse. Now, the one thing I can tell you about that Twin Flames card showing up is, oh, Twin Flames can teach you so much. They really can, and they are so drawing and so pulling to you. But I can tell you right now that they can burn. They can burn just like they pull. Okay, the one card that we got from this deck is life is a great big canvas. Throw all the paint on it you can. This is all about getting back out there, getting your experiences back out there, getting away from the pain and the agony of this situation. Okay, let's get a Dream Oracle card for you. All right, this says be the bridge, number 51. Expand your consciousness to behold both worlds. This is all about seeing things from a higher level, right? We already had the High Priestess that showed up. So this is definitely somebody that's very intuitive. And so you may feel like you're kind of torn between kind of this physical realm and the spiritual realm. But you got to be the bridge. You know, you got to represent your consciousness, expand your consciousness to see both worlds, so that you can start to see things from that higher level. You know, I always say that the way that you get forgiveness is by learning the lesson. And so in this situation, the lesson, what is it that you learned from it? You'll be able to learn forgiveness if you learn that. Did you learn more self-love? Did you learn, I don't know, how to set boundaries? You know, what is it that you learned from this painful situation? All right, we got perception, yearn, intuit, and sense. Oh my goodness, this is so good of a card to come up with the High Priestess, right? You were definitely listening to your intuition. If you weren't before, you are now. That's beautiful. All right, we got the Angel Answers cards. Now, you are welcome to focus on a question if you would like. I just want to see if we're going to get some more additional messages for you. So if you have a question, go ahead and focus on that right now. Let's see what comes out. I don't know what you asked, but we have within the next few months and in the near future. So this could be maybe this person will return in that time frame, or it could be that creative idea or that creative activity or project that you may be working on right now. Take that as it resonates. All right, let's move to our personal messages. After this, we're going to get a poem. And then after that, we're going to get some direct messages from this person, what they want to say to you right now. All right. We have destiny and fate. This is all about listening to your higher calling, listening to where you're being drawn to, where you're being pulled to. And I know that you can do it because we got the High Priestess card that showed up. This says, never let others destroy your inner peace. You got to sing and be happy, even when it hurts. This says, show the world the real you. The deep you is for VIPs only. Okay, you ain't got to let everybody into the close side of you. And what's We got energy cleanse. It's time to do an energy cleanse, whether you do an actual energy cleanse or really just do your shadow work. Learn the lessons from this situation so that you can properly let it go. Even if you don't let the whole relationship go, you got to let the pain of this relationship go. There's a lot of depression that showed up on this table. And so you got to heal that stuff inside of you so that you can be healthy to go towards the dreams. I mean, look at this card that's showing up. Look at that pain and agony. So you got to be able to let those things go. I don't know why my hand was shaking so much when I pulled that card up there. All right. I just want one poem. Okay, this says number 20, present. If you focus on the wrapping paper, you will miss out on the present. If you focus on the past, you will lose what's in the present. And so this is all about doing that shadow work and learning that forgiveness and letting these things go, letting the pain go by learning what it is that you learned. All right, this person that started this reading off, that was a bit careless with your heart and with this love, what would they say to you if they could say anything right now? I mean, no pride, no ego, no frustration. What would they say? Okay. All right, let me just get these in order and then I'll get a couple more. All right, hold on. Okay, one more. What would this person say to you right now? That's funny. I was trying to get one more card, and the card that came out was I want more. All right, this is what this person would say to you in addition to I want more. I didn't appreciate you, but I've never had this much passion for anyone. I want to put in the work. Thank you for always being there. Can you ever trust me? I'm so afraid you could hurt me. And I say such stupid things when I'm scared. But I'm growing up because of you. You are so strong. And the last message, home is where you are. All right, well, this is your reading. Please make sure to come back and check me out.